destroyed. Yeah, lots of emotions.
You're implicated in the deaths of more than 20 people. How does that sit with you?
Well, first of all, the whole thing comes as a great, great shock.
Ask Helfried Sartori and he'll tell you he's the great cancer miracle man.
They come to me and expect a miracle, and sometimes miracles do happen.
Something unexpected happening to you?
He's travelled the world selling hope to the hopeless. For between $20,000 and $80,000, cancer patients beyond the help of conventional medicine come to him for injections of a substance called cesium chloride.
This is so, quote-unquote, ingenious that basically only God could have invented it.
We were desperate, and that's what they prey on, unfortunately.
They're told they have the chance to live, that he alone can save them from terminal cancer.
What did he promise you?
He promised full recovery, full recovery.
It was 2004. Mark McNamara's wife Leslie was given months to live. So she travelled to Darwin for Helfried Sartori's cesium chloride treatment, a last roll of the dice.
Yeah, the day they injected her with the ozone the first time and the cesium combination, she went into a coma straight away.
How many places have you been struck off as a doctor?
Oh, in quite a few. And
what the smooth-talking Austrian doesn't tell his Australian patients is that no one he's treated here is around to tell of it.
Don't believe and die. It's that simple.
People who did believe died.
Yeah, right.
4 of them within 4 days of being treated.
Yeah, and it would take me a long, long time to get over that after I heard what actually happened to them.
Did you sell false hope?
If you look at me, you will know better than ask such a stupid question.
Well,
Sartori is now a witness at a West Australian inquest into the deaths of his Australian patients, specifically 5 who were being treated in Perth. These people were treated not in a clinic or hospital, but in a domestic home. There were 2 nurses administering the treatment. The doctor who owns the house was not here, and Dr. Sartori was thousands of kilometres away in Chiang Mai, Thailand. He was directing the nurses via email and telephone. The cesium chloride they were injecting is illegal in Australia and had to be smuggled in. As with all of Sartori's patients, they were told to stop their conventional cancer treatments. Among the patients was Pia Bosso and Sandra McCarty.
She was a beautiful lady who just, everyone loved her. I know it's so cliche, but they did.
Sandra McCarty was the first to start heading downhill. In the beginning, it was just vomiting, then diarrhoea. Her blood pressure plummeted and she lost control of her bowels. Pretty soon, she was bleeding internally, and when she lost consciousness, finally they took her to hospital. Within 4 days, 4 patients had died.
The treatments are not contributing to this death.
You're charging $20,000 for desperate people to get cancer treatment when everyone else says you should not be treating them the way you do, and they often die. That's wrong, isn't it?
Well, you may believe it or not, but there are quite a few costs involved.
He's treated 25 cancer patients in Australia. They were told he has a 98% success rate. All 25 were promised life in exchange for tens of thousands of dollars. 24 are now confirmed dead. The 25th is presumed dead, but investigators have lost track of her.
I say he's evil. I don't know how the man can sleep at night. I don't know how he can continue doing what he does.
Helfried Sartori also admits to tell his patients he's been run out of town nearly everywhere he's practiced. He's been jailed for practicing without a licence, fraud and related offences. 3 times in America, in New York, Washington and Virginia. His medical licence was revoked in a number of states. He's been jailed and struck off in Thailand and banned from practicing in Austria and the UK.
Cesium chloride is a toxic substance which has been used as an alternative cancer therapy. It's been linked to deaths as well as other major side effects.
Professor John Zaltzberg from Melbourne's renowned Peter MacCallum Cancer Centre says Sartori's cesium chloride treatment is not only ineffective, it's dangerous and highly exploitative.
Charging large sums of money for these patients for treatment that doesn't work seems like extortion.
Why can't our system do something about people like this? It's just ridiculous. Shouldn't be allowed to walk free on this earth.
And it's not clear whether they would have passed away in any case or whether or not that was due to the treatment. I guess that's the role of the coroner.
Yeah, but why would they die because of the treatment? They died because of their cancer that we couldn't stop.
You had 5 patients being treated in one house. 4 of them died in 4 days. One died a month later.
Yes, but I wasn't there.
I hope he rots in hell. That's about it.
Mark McNamara knows his wife would have died anyway. His great regret is that she died in such horrible fashion, so far away from her family. Modern drugs would have meant she went peacefully, and at least then her children would have had the chance to say goodbye.
Hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life is tell those 2 kids that a mother had died. So, yeah, tough.